Good morning, everyone, and how are you guys doing on this Thursday morning? Now, on your commute to wherever you're headed to this morning, what do you usually do? While it seems like most people are on their mobile phones, there are still some people who like to read on their commute to work or to school. Now, speaking of reading, what kind of books do you like to read? My favorite kind is called books on tape. Ha ha ha. Just joking. I like books with, statistical facts and stuff like that. Like Malcolm Gladwell, his books. Yes, love them. Anyways, let's start off our show with an uppity-up song so you guys can be happy on your way to commute to work or to school, of course. We got my girl, Queen Bey, Beyonce, singing her newest single, 7-Eleven. That was Beyonce, Queen Bee with 7-Eleven, and you guys are tuning in to What's Poppin' with your boy, Brian Ju, on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and its surrounding areas, GFN 98.7 in Gwangju and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now, a couple of reminders. If you haven't already, please follow us on Twitter at TBS What's Poppin'. And those of you with a longer email, questions, or a shout-out, the address is efmpoppin@gmail.com. And those interested in our playlist, you can check it out on our website at tbsefm.soul.kr/EFM/What's Poppin'. We got a lot more coming your way, but before that, we have a few words from our sponsors. Today's pick, y'all. Now, my question to y'all. When was the last time you took a proper nap? Now, most times, we tend to look down on the idea of taking a nap when our bodies signal the need for rest. And it's because we misunderstand what napping is. While we tend to think feeling drowsy in the afternoon is a consequence of eating too much, research shows that people are equally drowsy 8 hours after even walking. Now, it doesn't necessarily matter whether or not they've had lunch beforehand. Now, another napping misconception comes from the people's thinking that napping disrupts their evening sleep cycle. Nah. This problem arises if you allow yourself to sleep too deeply. However, napping is most effective when we wake before our bodies descend into deep sleep. Now, the biggest reason that we continue to look down on napping is that we equate hours on the job with productivity. Now, being more productive can surely come from being more effective after taking enough rest. Now, taking a break doesn't mean being a slacker. 20 to about 30-minute naps have been shown to have many benefits for everyone. They include boost productivity, increase alertness, improve accuracy and decision-making, evaluate mood, enhance creativity, bolster memory, and much, much more. And I think it's a bad idea because it's about, I think it's not a bad idea because it's about the same time that you take to go to a coffee shop down the street to get some coffee. So maybe take a nap instead for later today. So plan that effectively and ahead of time so you know when to wake up. You don't want to sleep too long because it's just a nap. And we're going to listen to a song that will help you calm down, relax your soul so you can take that nap. We have Ed Sheeran with I See Fire. Alrighty, we just heard two great songs back to back. That was Joe Public, Live and Learn. And before that, my favorite artist of all time, Mr. Michael Jackson, Remember the Time. And of course, Remember the Time was a successful attempt by Jackson to create a new Jack Swing flavored jam. Of course, he has a lot of great jams and his music is always groundbreaking. It's too bad that we won't be hearing any new material from Jackson unless, his company and his record label have some songs from way back when that he never released. If he does, fingers are crossed. I want to hear new Jackson flavor. But with that said, we have the last song for the first half of our show. And the last song is by Cher Lloyd featuring T.I. with I Wish. Wiggle, welcome back to the second half of What's Poppin'. And I'm here with you guys. This is Brian Ju for you new listeners out there in the world of radio. And today is Thursday, which means we're going to have Elmo Chan coming into the studio to talk about some hip-hop tracks. So if you want to find out, don't touch that dial. But for now, a word from our sponsors. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. I'm trying to do some Pharrell stuff. You know how he be yelling in the background in his tracks?
But you gotta do it from a distance. You gotta be like, woo! Ha!
right? He always has that.
Yeah.
For those of you tuning in right now, don't think we're crazy. This is Brian, Drew, and Elmo. And right now, it is the second half. And we're here to represent some good hip-hop tracks for y'all.
Yeah, we're about to rep it right now.
Rip it.
Yes, sir.
And guess what?
What's up?
Today is the second Thursday of... Oh, no. This is the third Thursday of 2015.
The third Thursday.
Oh, my God. Time flies already. It's going to be 2016 already.
Man, time goes too fast.
So what's your
Too fast.
2016 New Year's resolution before 2015 even ends?
Man, we're just jumping ahead.
Right?
I'm hoping that it's better than... My 2016 is better than my 2015.
But your 2015 hasn't even,
hasn't finished. Yet. So, I'm just hoping happiness. I want to be more happiness.
Okay. Well, for me, happiness isn't the hardest thing in the world because I'm just a happy person. Even if I'm going through stress, I'm just happy because I realize, I pray to God every day saying, thank you for letting me live one more day. Thank you for letting me breathe air. Thank you for letting me be able to see and walk on my own 2 feet.
Right.
And to be an independent person.
Absolutely. Well, I think that's really the key to happiness is just being thankful at any given situation that you're in.
Exactly.
Right?
A lot of people forget about that. They forget about how great this life is and how thankful we are and we should be. And they think, I got this life because I worked hard at it. It wasn't given to me. I was like, no, it's not given to you on a silver platter, but you got to realize God or whatever religious background you are, it's actually in front of you for you to reach for, but some people just don't go for it.
Right, and that everything really is a gift.
Exactly.
Right? Nothing's really, sometimes we like to do something and we like to give ourselves all the credit. It's all me.
I hate people like that. I'm so talented. It's all me. I did this to myself.
Nah.
And then when things go down, then they start blaming people.
Yeah, blaming people, blaming others, and then everybody except yourself.
I'm going down. Cause Elmo ain't around.
My whole world's upside down.
Yes, I like the shaky falsetto. Anyways, we're not here to talk about R&B music. We're singing for y'all, even though Elmo and I just did a little fun song.
Fun song.
Yes, that's what we're going to call it, the fun song. But we're here to talk about hip-hop music on Check the Rhyme.
That's right. And today's topic is hip-hop features.
Okay, so it's hip-hop with a little bit of pop flavor.
The thing is, when you hear a lot of these pop songs on the charts, most of the ones that are really big, for some reason, have these hip-hop features on them.
Okay.
That make them pop.
Like you got Katy Perry, who's pop, but then she got Juicy J up on the track, which is going to be like, yo, Juicy J. As soon as you hear that, they took pop into hip-hop.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I know what you means.
And you know what I noticed that on your last album, looking at the song credits and all that,
okay.
I saw that you had a lot of hip-hop features on your album as well.
My solo album.
On your solo album.
Yes.
And the question I had for you was, what makes that hip-hop collaboration or that hip-hop feature so attractive for a pop artist such as yourself to have on those songs?
Well, first of all, I was always a big fan of hip-hop. I love rap. I used to even rap. And just have a lot of rapper friends. So whenever I have songs, I love collaborating with other artists that aren't in the same genre as I am. Since I'm doing pop or R&B, I'd rather work with somebody who's like hip-hop or even some rock-ish people. Maybe get somebody out there like, Slash from back in the day or somebody in Korea who can just rip it up on the electric guitar.
Rip it up.
And just play it on an R&B track. That could be a cool little, what do you call it? Collaboration. For Korea.
So it was just sort of like you want to take your flavor and another person's flavor, combine them, and just create this whole new flavor.
Yes, it's like fusion, like a fusion kitchen.
Fusion kitchen.
We're putting different ingredients together to make this wonderful masterpiece.
Sounds like yummy music.
Exactly. And the cool thing was, on my last solo album, for the song Let This Die, which is one of my favorite songs of my music. And the great thing was, literally when I was thinking, I want a rapper on the song. So when I had the demo, there was no rap on the demo. So I was like, who could I get? And all of a sudden, boop, I've always wanted to work with Tiger JK. He's always been a good big brother to me. So I hit him up. I sent him the track, and guess what he did? He literally was like, dude, this is a crazy hot record. I want to be on it. Let me help you. And I was like, Hyung, if that's the case, can you write the lyrics too? So he wrote all the lyrics, his own rap lyrics, featured on it.
Yeah.
Was in the video.
In the video.
Like, he was more hyped about the track than I was.
Really?
Which actually makes you more hyper as well, because it's like, yeah, we're just feeding off each other. You know, all this positive energy.
Was
Man,
the creation of that song in a span of like a short period of time, or was it done like years back and then it just
No. That creation was only a week and a half. So the song was already there.
Oh, okay.
The songwriters sent us the track to production agency. We listened to it. I was like, you know what? This is poppy.
Yeah.
But it's different for Korean music.
Right.
I like it. So then, of course, I practiced the song. I even attempted to write Korean lyrics, but you know, me being in Kyopo, it's a little difficult for us. Our Korean's like little chicken scratch. But then Tiger JK, he just killed it on the lyrics and his own rap, and I was like, yes. And the same thing, you know, I got Jay Park up on the album. I mean, he sang with me. I had Dumbfounded. A lot of people in Korea don't know who Dumbfounded is.
He's an
but
insane rapper.
He's a crazy rapper.
Insane freestyler.
He's a cool dude. Freestyle. Talented young dude. And then, of course, I had Flo from Asiatics also up on my album. You know, just the good thing is, it's not like I was like, you know what, I want to get these random featuring artists. No, I already knew these people.
Right.
That's what makes it more authentic.
And you chose the people that you knew them as people, but at the same time, you knew that they were insanely talented.
Exactly.
And you just
talented, and
on.
I knew that we can vibe off of each other. So
Awesome,
that's how
man.
it worked.
Well,
But so, just like my music and hip hop, that's what today's theme is.
that is. And the first song that we have for today is Sam Smith, Not the Only One, featuring A$AP Rocky.
We played this 2 weeks ago. Oh, we played a few times on our show.
Yeah, you know what? It was a coincidence because the producer told me, he was like, yeah, you know what? We played this 2 weeks ago. And I'm like, oh, really? I wasn't listening. But
Of course, because you don't listen to our program.
no, I do listen to it
Hater.
sometimes. Yeah, for those of you that didn't hear it 2 weeks ago, I'm going to play it today on this hip hop segment. And I want to focus on A$AP Rocky because A$AP Rocky is really right now one of my favorite MCs who is kind of fresh. He's kind of new. He has these songs that came out, I think, about a year ago that I'm still listening to today on my playlist. Songs like Problems, Goldie, and Wild for the Night. I don't know if you've heard those songs, but he just has this really unique style to his rapping and to his music that I think people are really paying attention to.
Okay.
So he featured on this song, and the original song too, I love. The first time I heard this song, I was just hooked on it.
It's a great song.
It literally gave me insomnia. First time I heard it, I'm like, man, something about the song, like, I think it's the lyrics and the deep simplicity of the music just had me pushing the repeat button all night. For the first night I heard it, I was like, oh man, I guess.
You know what? I feel sorry for you.
Why?
You actually have to hit the repeat button. You know the repeat button already that you can put on your phone and it just repeats on its own without having to touch your phone.
Man, you know what? I'm a technological moron, I think. Because I just got
no, that day you could have been so into the song that you didn't think to do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's that, and also, I'm not really good with technology. I mean, I got this TV like 4 months ago, and I just figured out how to connect my YouTube to the TV to like link it so I can play my YouTube and the TV plays what I'm playing on my phone.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get a new DJ for Thursdays. I'm just joking. We wouldn't fire you just because you don't have any technological brains and smarts in your head.
I keep it old school, man.
That's
I don't mind using my thumb and pushing the rewind button.
Or watching YouTube on your phone.
Yeah.
On the small screen.
My small screen. But yeah, man. But yo, this song, Not the Only One, has reached number 3 in the UK singles chart and number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100. And this is Sam Smith's third top 10 song in the US and second as a solo artist.
Alrighty, well, then, with no further ado, since we did a long intro, we gotta check out the track right now. This is Sam Smith featuring A$AP Rocky with Not the Only One.
Yes, sir. Wow.
Mind blown right now.
Me too.
Sam Smith,
A$AP Rocky.
That was a great song, though.
It was a great song. And you know what? If you look at the contrast between Sam Smith and A$AP Rocky, they're just so different in terms of their artistry that, you know, if A$AP Rocky just jumps on an 8-bar here in the front and in the end, it just gives it a whole different vibe. You know what I mean? And it opens up a new market to the song too. Like, okay, this song is pop as well as urban. You know, all the A$AP Rocky fans are going to listen to it. All the Sam Smith fans are going to listen to it. So it benefits both artists.
Now we're going to move on to the next pop or hip-hop artist. Not hip-hop, hip-pop.
Hip-hopper.
It's the hip-hopper, the hip-hopper, the hip-hopper, you don't stop. Next artist you got is who?
Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande.
Problems featuring Iggy Azalea. I got one last problem without you. One last problem without you. Very creepy.
Yes.
Because I'm whispering.
Because that's what happens in the song. You kind of whisper in the track. I like that part.
I do like that part too. And you know, an interesting fact about that part is that part is done by Big Sean.
Oh, that's him.
That's Big Sean. And he's actually in the music video doing that. And another interesting fact is that Ariana Grande and Big Sean, as of August, started dating.
We got some gossip for y'all right here.
Yes, sir.
I should do a new corner on What's Poppin' on next season called Gossip Corner.
Gossip Hip Hop Corner.
Gossip time.
But yeah, they're dating, and that was right after Big Sean broke up with his girlfriend that he met, you know, some time before.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't know what you guys think about that couple, but I think they're kind of cute couple.
Yeah, I guess. You never know
Anyways,
what's gonna happen though.
who knows?
Yes.
But this song is just burning up the charts right now. Problem is an up-tempo dance pop and R&B song which comprises a melody based on drums, saxophone loops, and trumpets.
Okay.
Lyrically, Grande has stated that the song is about the feeling of being absolutely terrified to reapproach a relationship that's gone sour, but you want to more than anything.
I got one last problem without you. I got one last problem without you. Yes.
Problem remained in the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100 for the first 16 weeks of its chart run, making its number 3 debut on May 7th, 2014, and dropping out of the top 10 on August 27th, 2014. And this song also won MTV Music Video for Best Pop Video. So,
at the MTV Video Music Awards?
yeah.
Okay.
Features Iggy Azalea, and we talked a lot about it.
IGGY.
Who that? IGGY. Who that? We talked about Iggy Azalea a lot on the show, so I don't think I really need to go into
Y'all
her
know
too
Iggy.
much. Y'all
She
know
kinda
who
sound
she
like
is.
this. She from Australia.
But she talks like this.
But when she ain't rapping, you say, "What's up, Iggy?" She go, "Hello." Iggy Azalea.
Iggy Azalea,
Doronda.
good day, mates.
Yes. She's from Australia, y'all. Alrighty, since we are talking about Ariana Grande, beautiful, beautiful artist and a beautiful soul as well. The song is featuring Iggy Azalea, and the song's called Problems. We just got back from hearing the song. Great song. And of course, we're here for hip-hop music, and that's what Elmer song is here. I'm also in Swedish all of a sudden. But Elmo's going to drop another song for you, and this is going to be the last song for our show.
That's right.
So drop some knowledge. Let us know who the artist is as well.
Okay, the last artist of the day is Rihanna, and the song name is What's My Name, featuring Drizzy Drake, your favorite artist, B.
I love Drake.
Oh, you do?
I don't hate him.
You don't hate him, but I know.
Actually,
every time that we've talked about Drake, you've always had this kind of like borderline.
Actually, I have respect for the dude.
You do?
Mean, he does his thing, but it cracked me up because I don't know if you saw it, but he was on I think it was Jimmy Fallon show or something show, and I don't think it was actually that show, but they dressed him up to be a different person, like
I saw
the beard
that.
and everything.
Yeah.
And he's like, "So what do you think about Drake's music?"
Yeah,
You
and
know?
they were hating on him.
Yeah, a lot of people were hating on him. One guy liked him, but when I saw that, and the fact that he didn't, his composure didn't break down or anything in front of these people, I was thinking, all right, I respect this dude.
Yeah, because he was okay, and he accepts the fact that some people love him and some people
people
don't
hate him,
like
yeah.
him.
And
Right.
I'm not a hater. I'm just different.
Indifferent. Well, this song was produced by Norwegian production duo Stargate, and if you guys aren't familiar with this production duo, they produced Neo's So Sick.
Oh, I love
And-
the song.
And Miss Independent.
Okay.
A lot of hits. And this song was written by the duo along with Esther Dean, Tracy Hale, and Drizzy Drake. Music critics gave this song positive reviews, citing it some of Rihanna's best vocal work to date, and there was a praise regarding its romantic tones. What's My Name was a commercial success and topped the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 chart, giving Rihanna her third #1 single in 2010, as well as her 8th overall on the chart. And this particular collaboration, this hip-hop feature with Drizzy Drake, for me, when I heard the song, I thought, hey, this song is perfect for these two because Drake has this sing-songy type flow on the song, and Rihanna has her style, and it really meshed well together.
For a while, I thought Drake and Rihanna were dating too. I thought.
They did have a something, I think, for a certain amount of time. And I think that's where Chris Brown Drake beef kind of started. But
you know what that something means in the pop world.
What does it mean exactly? I'm not too sure.
Something means there was maybe some intimate moments together.
What does that mean? I'm not too sure.
Well, if you don't know, go online and Google it. Because right now we're going to listen to the song.
Okay.
And this is going to be the last song for our show. But we want to thank Mr. Elmo Chong for being in the studio.
No problems. Pleasure, as always.
And I hope the rest of your 2015 goes well. And I hope it gets warmer outside. It is freezing.
Me too. It's so cold outside.
So cold, so cold. All right, with that said, we got the last song. This is Rihanna, What's My Name, featuring Drake. And on behalf of TBS efm's What's Poppin', this is Brian, Jew, and
Elmo.
We signing off.
Peace.